What up? This is Rama Screen for Transformers The Last Night, out on Blu-ray September 26th, and I'm here with the legendary voice actors. Oh, I'm geeking out. Oh, Peter Cullen and Frank Welker. How you doing?
Great.
Good, thank you very much.
Good. All right, I'm not going to try to voice Optimus Prime here, but I'm going to ask you guys have done all these beloved characters over the years, and what's it like coming back to it again and again? Does it feel like coming home to a familiar place? And how do you keep it fresh?
Well, I think it is definitely comfortable coming back to these characters. But Peter and I were just talking about, it's interesting in the features how there's things that change, like the technology is going so fast and Michael Bay is on top of it, you know. And you look at our characters and they're changing in design. But the voices basically stay the same. Good, evil, the dynamics are there, and then it's up to the writers, right, to keep us fresh, keep us doing our thing, and then Michael is going to obviously do his stuff. It just gets bigger.
Pushing the envelope,
Yeah.
constantly taking everything to the very edge. For me, it was going from the movie back in 1986, where I was assassinated. I think
I wasn't told.
Oh yes, I was. You see.
Oh my!
Oh yes, I was whacked.
I would have written a letter had I known.
You know what the funny thing is? He asked me. He said, "What's the matter, Peter?" We were on page
His
19.
face was white.
I
Trust
looked
me.
at him. I said, "Frank," he said, "What?" I said, "Page 19. Look, I'm getting whacked." He said, "What? You can't be serious." Anyway, so that was 1986. To come back to it in 2007, to answer your question, it was easy. It was like I've described it before as slipping on an old pair of shoes that you put in the back of your closet, like a pair of loafers that, why did I they're so comfortable, why did I put them way back there? You take them out years later and say, boy, they're great, feels good. It was easy because Optimus didn't change. His character traits remained the same, yeah.
Is there a level of difference between voicing for animation and voicing for live action, especially under the direction of Michael Bay, whose nickname is Bayham?
Yeah,
Oh, I loved hearing the things he did to poor Mark Wahlberg. All right, it's only 2,000 feet, and you are tethered.
So,
Not yet. Lunch is about 2 hours. Actually, for the voices, we did a lot of screaming in G1, didn't we, Pete? There was a lot of screaming in that.
on different levels.
Yeah.
Our director had different level. He had level 1, 2, 3, and 4. So at the first time he says, "Okay, it's a mayhem scene. 500 of you now go." Okay, level 2, 300 of you. Okay, level 3, 100 of you. Level 4. You put them all together. What have you got?
Yeah, but you have a huge group of people. But working with Michael, you usually the way I did it is, he would put the lines, you'd have the suggested dialogue, and then it's so fun. I'd just do 3 takes, and I would do them as I wanted to do them. And then he'd say, "Okay, let's try this one this way, let's do this one this way, or maybe we need this one louder, do this one softer." And it was actually kind of enjoyable. I really like working that way, because when you do it 3 your way first, he said, "Oh yeah, that's great." So you get to do it. Then the other thing about Michael that I like is that he likes a little bit of ad-libbing, or really getting into your character. So if you feel something is not quite right, tell him. He'll say, "All right, try it another way." Well, so there was a lot of good collaborative effort, and then when the screaming is there, it needs to be there. So there wasn't any unnecessary screaming. At least that's the way I felt.
Yeah, Prime, I think, was more old-fashioned, hero. The the dignity of, old-fashioned dignity, that our interpretation, my interpretation of a hero would be, honesty, integrity, honor, courage, strength, compassion. Excuse me. And that's really hard to stray away from. So his sound was very consistent, except that it grew with his size, Grew with size. That's what he talked about. He said that little TV, when you're a kid, little TV. Optimus Prime was, a little higher. And then, today, the huge screen, 4D and everything else. Bigger. So you've gone from a little screen to this huge screen. You have to grow,
Yeah.
But the technicians at Paramount help you a lot too.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
And they're good.
And they have on occasion. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah.
So let me ask you this: what is Transformers to you over the years? What does it represent? What does it stand for? What does Transformers mean to you?
Well, for me, I'm kind of late to the party because I didn't. Well, early on, we didn't realize, like in G1, we never got fan mail. We never saw it. Yeah. We got fan mail, but we never saw it. The actors never saw it. Yeah. So I had no idea. I don't think any of us had any idea how big and fomenting this group of fans were becoming. I mean, they were just, growing and growing. And it was a lot bigger than we even knew. Even at the time, it was still growing and in reruns and all that. Right. Then with the internet, it started becoming apparent that there was a pretty good group of folks out there.
Around 2005.
Yeah, and they were like rabid. And so then Peter went on and did his stuff, and then he kept bugging me, saying, Frank, come out of retirement. Come out of retirement. I said, Peter, I'm sleeping. And he said, no, you really need to meet the fans. You need to get out. You need to, get involved in this.
We did not know, we really didn't know. And the internet really brought it alive. And when I found out that there was going to be a feature film, and that they were asking, is Peter Cullen coming back? I was surprised. And then about a year and a half later, I got the opportunity to audition for Optimus Prime. And then I had to audition again. So I think I auditioned for more than twice, but maybe I can't remember. It's so long.
It's very long time ago,
That's okay. I know you're an older person. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
I sold it to her.
Ah, yes.
Yes, I did.
Well, it was fun driving.
Heck, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Peter and Frank. I'm in awe of you.